Hello there. In this video, I'll be demonstrating the successful execution of Assignment 2 for Applied Data Sciences. This assignment is split into two parts. Part A, creating a model that can predict whether or not you're able to play tennis, and Part B, creating a model that predicts whether or not you've got COVID or not. And with that out of the way, let's get on with the demoing of this code. So, first part, importing the necessary files. We do that, runs fine. Second part, creating a data set. As you can see here, we've got a data set for this thing, this model. We got the temperature, rain, wind, and play tennis tables. And you can see they've got some sample data here loaded. You click on that, create a new data set. Step 3, splitting the data set, specifying our x and y variables from the data frame. Here we've got x is represented for the temperature, rain, and wind, while as y is represented for the play tennis. Then we create the x and y train and test variables using the train test split function, specifying a test size of 0.2 and a random state of 42. Step 4, we build and train the classifier. Here we've got the CLF variable that's instantiating a instance of the decision tree classifier function. And then we use the CLF fit function using our x and y train variables to train the decision maker. And as you can see, it works fine. Step 5, we evaluate the model. So here we have our sample data, some temperature, rain, and wind. And obviously, we use this in the predictions variable using the CLF predict function with our sample data. And then obviously, print our predictions. We run that, we get the following output. The predictions for the new samples is false, true, and false. And then lastly, we calculate the accuracy on the test. Using the yprod is equal to the clf.predict based on the x test. And the accuracy is equal to the accuracy score using the y-test and the y-prod variables, and then we print the accuracy of the test. When we print that, it reads that the accuracy on the test set is 0.5. And that is all I'm due for part A. Let's move on to part B. So, with part B, similar to part A, we obviously import the necessary libraries and create our data set. In this case, we've got three features that use the random.randint from 0 to 1 for underscore in range of 30, and the same goes for the has COVID parameter, and then we create our data frame. So we do that. Then we do similarly splitting the data sets. The x column is equal to the data frame.drop has COVID axis is equal to 1, and y is equal to the has COVID. And then similarly, we create our x and y train and test variables using the train test split function. Although this time we specify the test size to 0.3 instead of 0.2. Same number for the random stat set 42. Then we train the classifier. Let's make sure. Yep. And you see, similarly, we use the x and y train. It does its thing. And then lastly, we evaluate the model and we print out the accuracy. And in this case, we get a nice 0.333. Yeah. So, and with that, this has been the code demonstration for assignment 2. And that is all for now.